Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing of the Soundpeats Air3 Deluxe. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get the box open. We're going to take a look at the earbuds and the case. And we also want to take a look at the accessories. And then we're going to run it through its paces. So stay strapped in because here we go. Okay, here we are back in it again with the Soundpeats Air3 Deluxe. So let's go ahead and get these guys unboxed. Let's go ahead and get this plastic off. All right. Not too difficult this time around. All right. Go ahead and take care of that later. All right, let's go ahead and make sure there's no additional taping. Doesn't look like it. So let's see if we can get these guys out. There we go. Whoops. See what we got here. Oh, okay. App instructions. So it does have app support, which is good to know. So we'll go ahead and get that taken care of. And for right now, this is the case. Let's go ahead and peel it, take the plastic off. All right. That's the case. Okay. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Let's go ahead and see what else we got in the box. All right, obviously we got our instruction manual and how-to guide. All right, and then let's see what we got here. Underneath this tab, we've got the USB-A to USB-C cable. Let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. All right, let's see. Yep. Okay, not a very short cable, but we'll stow that away. We'll tighten this back up and stow it away because we probably more likely need that. And of course, I think that's everything in this case because because as you can see on the box, these guys resemble the AirPods from Apple. So let's see. Let's look at here. All right, this is just your basic. Okay, you got your touch controls and stuff like that. So we'll set this to the left because we're gonna have to come back to that eventually. And we'll get the app set up here. So, all right. So let's get this guy out of the way. All right. So I'm sorry, I'm getting things a little organized over here on the left here so they don't slide in and everything like that. All right, so get that out the way. All right, so that being said, welcome to a live unboxing. All right, so let's talk price of these guys. On Soundpeats website, you can get these at $48.99. But of course, you can go on Amazon's website. They're at $49.99, but then you can get an additional 10% off that price. I'll leave links to both websites in the description. The earbuds do support Bluetooth 5.2. Codecs is SPC, Adaptive X, and aptX and aptX Adaptive. A little tongue tied there. Sorry about that. This has no ANC, as you can tell. They are, like I said, a little reminiscent of the AirPods and the AirPods 2, I believe, for Apple. However, with the battery, you can get up to 5 hours of playback on the earbuds. With the case, you can get up to 17 hours of playback. They do not have a wireless charging on the case, and they do not support quick charging. However, they are IPX5 resistant, so you can take these to the gym and you can go ahead and work out in them. Full disclosure, I really am not a fan of the open air type of earbuds like these, mainly because sometimes you lose sound quality with certain earbuds. I mean, I guess Apple has mastered that form factor as far as giving you quality sound, even though you have like an open air type of earbud. I guess I'm saying open air. I might be incorrectly rather, categorizing them. The specific type of earbud where it's not all the way in the ear, but sits on in the ear well, and you can still hear your surroundings despite having music playing. All right, so let's go ahead and, as you can see, the case is more of a pebble-like, very thin. Of course, you got your USB-C port on the bottom. You got your pairing button. I don't know. You got you right here. Let me pull that up. All right, got your pairing Bluetooth pairing button here, and your power indicator light in the front. And let's go ahead and we're going to take earbud out. Obviously, the pencil style earbud gets you the look. Does definitely look like an AirPod. The AirPods earbud from Apple. Of course, you got your touch control here, so you can go ahead and we'll walk through those things there on it. All right, so what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and get these guys paired up, and then we're going to dive into the Soundpeats app and see what they got to offer for them. Okay, so go ahead and just stay strapped in because we'll be right back. All right, we're back in, and as you can see, I have the AirPods, or excuse me, I said there I go, AirPods. The Soundpeats Air3 Deluxe is already paired in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and dive into the app and see what's going on. I already got the Soundpeats app already up and running, or already installed. So it's gonna search for the devices now. All right, it says Soundpeats Air3s. Okay, now it's switched over. Okay. All right, so now of course you've got now. This is the first unboxing, so we're doing this together, everybody. You got the Soundpeats Air3 Deluxe. Obviously, you got the picture of the earbuds and the battery strength for each of them. All right, so then, of course, if we go over to the left, you can go into your options here. Just go ahead and you got the firmware upgrade. Oh, actually, there is an update. There is an update content. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and run this update, and then we'll dive back in. Stay strapped in. Okay, we're back in, and you know what I didn't do? I just realized while I was doing the firmware update is that I didn't do a fit and feel of these guys. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put one in, and okay, they feel good. They sit in the ear well. I'm going to go ahead and take a picture real quick, let you see how they look in the ear, and then we'll dive back into the app. Okay, that was my mistake, everybody. Let me go ahead and get this to do the we're taking the picture now. All right, and we're gonna do a front one just so you can see how they look. All right. So, all right. So I got those in. All right. So this is how they look in the ear. Not bad. They're comfortable. Um, very light. And let's go ahead and this is what you will see in the front. Like if someone was looking directly at you. All right. So actually I went with the white one so we can actually, to be honest with you, the black version wasn't available when I went to get them, when I went to purchase them. So I had to do with the white ones, but that's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to dive into the app and pick up where we left off. All right, so of course, like I said, you got the picture of the earbuds. You've got the battery strength of each earbud there posted. All right, and like I said, we was in the side here on the 3 dashes. Of course, we did the firmware upgrade. That's cool. You got messages. There's no news out there. Oh, and let me back up. I'll digress. Okay. Currently, the app only works with, just letting you know, the app only works with certain Soundpeats earbuds, the H1s, the AirPod 3s, and the minis. All right. So there you go. But they will add more in the future, apparently. So what we have here at the bottom here, you got your home screen, which is where we're at. Then on the left here, you have your equalizers, where you can go in, you can customize, you can test the volume. We're going to put the volume at max because we are definitely going to do a sound test on these guys. And you have an adaptive EQ. If we turn that on, adaptive EQ has not been tested. So apparently we got to go through a preset test for these. So, you'll put them both in, and it takes about a minute to complete the entire test, and then you go back in. So we'll do that before, actually, you know what? We're not going to do, we're just going to play it just as it is before we do any presets. If you don't want to do that, you got the customize EQ, then you can double tap in, and then there you go. You have your own custom EQ where you can do your own EQ settings and everything of that nature. And then you can go ahead and base on that. So right now we got everything at zeroed out. And of course, you do have noise reduction. You got ANC mode. And then, of course, you got normal mode. Let me put the second one in. I don't really have the other one in. Let me put that in. We can test that. So you got the press and hold handle. Just press and hold the handle. Cycle through. Huh. Okay, there we go. Hold on. All right, we'll work on that in a minute. All right, because apparently I'm missing something here. All right, so you got game mode, which is pretty cool. That way you can reduce your latency, so you can use these in playing games. And then of course you got in-ear detection, which we always have that turned on. We always like to know when they're when we take earbuds out. We like to know when things are that your stuff is not continuing to play. That's always a good thing. All right, so and then of course on the left here, you got a list of all their products. All right, you got the Air 3 Deluxe. This is what we're dealing with. You got the Pros, which have the ear tips. And then, of course, so on and so forth. You got the Minis and all the various earbuds that Soundcore has out that we guys can go ahead and purchase. So it's a very clean app. Right now, we're going to go ahead and work on the ANC mode. Let me see if we can get that to work real quick before we start our sound testing here. I want to see here what we can do, because I want to get the full, because I know once I have them on, I'm going to have them in transparency mode all the time, or in active noise, because I like to be able to cycle through. All right, so let's see. You don't say anything about active noise, ANC. So let's see. Huh. Interesting. It gives me everything else but that, as far as I can see here. Yeah. Doesn't give me anything about active noise canceling. Just gives me the walkthrough on all the other options. So that's interesting. All right, so I guess we got to do the I guess that has to do with the adaptive EQ. That's probably it. So, okay. Fair enough. They probably tied together. So, I'll come back to that later on or at another time and see what's going on. So this is the best time to see how they sound with no settings at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get YouTube up and running, and we're going to take a look at a couple songs. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We're going to go with Prince's Purple Rain on this one. And what we're going to do first off is we're going to go ahead and test the touch sensitive functions on here. All right, so let's go ahead in. And first thing we're going to try is the play and pause, or the volume up, volume down. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. All right, looks like I'm having troubles here. All right, it just went into game mode for me for some reason. Okay, I'm out of game mode. All right. For some reason, the single tap isn't working. Double tap works. Let me see. Double tap on the left. That works. All right. But the volume for some reason isn't working. That's interesting. We're at 100%. Volume minus is, I don't know. Okay. Play pause works. I don't know what's going on with the volume adjustment. All right. All right. So we're going to start over. We're going to focus on the song now. That's weird, but I digress. All right. So here we go. No volume, no equalizer help on this one. This is right out of the box. So I have to admit, the vocals sound good. The actual instrumental in the background, the organ, is sounding real clean. So let's see. All right, now the bass coming, the kick drum. Okay. The electric guitar riffs is nice. It's a balanced sound. Okay. All right. Okay. It's a balanced sound. Um, I wouldn't call it flat, but I would yeah. I wouldn't call it a flat sound, but it's a very balanced sound. Got great separation, really good separation. I'm all right. Let me get a little bit of music instrumental here. Okay, so it was good. It was a balanced sound. Definitely will need to help the assist of the equalizer. The bass was good for an open ear type of earbud with no sound, with no seal or anything like that. It did sound really good in that aspect. Like I said, I'm not a really big fan of this style of earbud, but I can see the appeal for sure with these guys. I can see why the AirPods from Apple got such rave reviews and stuff like that before the AirPods Pros were released. So let me go ahead and we're gonna jump into a hip hop song here. We're gonna go into something that has a little kick. we're gonna do M&M. Yep, we're gonna go in before we'll go into M&M because I know this one thumps. So let's see how these guys sound here. We're at a max volume again. I cannot get the. I can't. Let me start that over. I cannot get the volume plus and minus to work for some reason on these ones. Maybe it's these earbuds. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Everything else, all the other functions seem to work uh other than that one. All right. Actually, let me do something here on the right one. 1, 2, 3. Yep. It does call up the assistant. All right. So that works. Yep. Let me go back in. All right. So everything is working on these except for the volume. So I don't know. Maybe I might have to send these guys back. I don't know. I'll keep working on them though. All right. So I digress. So let's go back in. Eminem, Godzilla. So let's see what this sound like. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. These guys are all right. These are good. These are really good. They're impressing me right now. Okay. Okay. Let me get some of the chorus here. Let me see how this sounds. Okay. All right. So these are okay. These impress me. They impressed me with that one. Still could use some equalizer help. Uh, but they really impressed me on that. The bass was good, was rich. It was pumping. It was banging. I I'm just surprised by them. They could be on both songs. They could be maybe one tick louder, but that's fine. For the design, they sound great. Um, I yeah, I'm okay. I'm impressed with them. I didn't think they would sound the way they do sound, and a this is without equalizer setup at all. So I'm really excited to see how these guys sound once I get into the app, do the equalizer test, and then see what they sound like then. Like these guys may definitely surprise me, even more than they've done already. So all right. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get this all cleaned up, and then I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts on these earbuds. So stay strapped in. Okay, we're back in, and my final thoughts on the Soundpeats Air 3 Deluxe earbuds are surprisingly good. I was very surprised on the hip hop track. The bass did come through clear. Chris, was thumping and everything. I like them. I really like them. Like I said, I've had my apprehensions about this style of earbud, going all the way back to the original AirPods. But now I see why they got such a rave review and such a huge following when it comes to uh, this style of earbud. Actually, so yeah, I'm definitely a fan of these. So that's it for me on these guys. Other than let me back up before I say that they could definitely use the EQ setting in the app will definitely benefit these guys tremendously. It will be benefited tremendously with the app. So with that being said, I would recommend going out and getting these guys at the price point that they are right now, plus the extra 10% that you can get as of right now on Amazon, these guys will be a steal. Definitely, if you're looking for earbud of this nature, this style of earbud, rather, I would recommend going out and getting them. I'm still going to look into that issue with the single tap function with my volume adjustments. Maybe I might have to do a factory reset of the earbuds to see if I can get that resolved. But I'm thinking it's something as simple as that. Nothing to discourage anybody from getting these guys, because I think these are a good set of low key earbuds for less than $100. So that's it for me on this one. Thank you for joining me on this unboxing. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button at the bottom. If you want to join me on this journey and see what else we got coming up down the pipe, go ahead and hit the subscription button there, or the subscribe button rather, and then go ahead and hit the notification while you're at it, so that way you guys can be notified when my next videos drop. Once again, thanks for stopping by and hollering at your boy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.